on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. We are rolling out daily Manchester City transfer updates on YouTube for you guys to stay up to date in the transfer window every single day with all the latest Manchester City transfer news. So if you haven't already, do subscribe to my channel. It is free. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries, TikTok link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. Also, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim. Also, don't forget as well to let me know your thoughts, what you make of these transfers in the comments below. And finally, I want to say a big thank you to Kitbag for sponsoring today's video. Remember, you can go and check out the new Manchester City third shirt for the upcoming 2023-24 season. The home shirt's also live on there. Remember, use code SCORE15 for 15% off. Links and details, they are in the description. So let's crack on with this video. And before we speak about any of the transfers, I want to speak about David Silva. Just suffered an ACL injury very recently, which has forced his retirement from football, all forms of football. So wishing a very happy retirement to David Silva, to El Maggio. And also, I'm hoping Manchester City here are going to do something in terms of a testimonial or something for David Silva, because it's a brilliant opportunity to allow the fans to be able to say goodbye to the magician and say goodbye to some Manchester City legends, because there was a few players that left during COVID that they never got a proper send-off, Sergio Aguero included. So could we not have a testimonial for a couple of these players, merge it all into one, dedicate it to a chosen charity or something? I think that'd be a good idea to get sorted. I'm sure a lot of fans would be keen on seeing that and having their own final farewell. But wishing David Silva the very best in whatever the future does hold for him now that he walks away from the professional, beautiful game. And it's a sad day for football, it's a sad day for David Silva, and it's a sad day, of course, for Manchester City fans as well, as we're never ever going to see David Silva competitively play football ever again, which really let that one sink in. So happy retirement there to David. He's going to be able to spend a lot of time now off the field, chilling by the pool in the sunshine of Spain, and spending a lot of time with his family as well. So and also hopefully he'll be able to recover in no time at all from his ACL injury as well. And the sad news continues, moves us on to the out. Riyad Mahrez, after 5 years at Manchester City, 5 amazing years at Manchester City, a dedicated professional who's been there, done that, worn the t-shirt for Manchester City, and big game after big game, Riyad Mahrez always seemed to be there for Manchester City when we needed him most. In particular, so many important goals scored in the Champions League. He's a big loss to Manchester City, as just literally in the last hour has been announced that Riyad Mahrez is now no longer a Manchester City player. Manchester City have announced that he has left the club and signed for Al-Ahli over in Saudi Arabia. So I want to wish Riyad Mahrez the very best of luck for his move to Saudi Arabia and for whatever the future does hold for him in terms of his career. And as I was saying with David Silva, it makes me sad here that Riyad Mahrez leaves the club without the fans really getting to say a proper goodbye. And whilst he's not been at Manchester City for as long as some of the other club legends, the work and effort that Riyad Mahrez put in during his 5 years at Manchester City was phenomenal. He was a dedicated professional, an experienced player who has got the best first touch I've ever seen of any football player ever. And he's still got plenty to offer. So Al-Ahli are getting themselves a wonderful football player in Riyad Mahrez, signing him in a deal worth just over £30 million. But make no mistake, Riyad Mahrez is a loss to Manchester City. He's a fantastic football player who never really put a foot wrong for Manchester City. He helped us to win the Premier League. He helped us to be successful. He helped us to win the treble, to get over our hoodoo and win our first ever Champions League trophy. And the last thing Riyad Mahrez ever gets to do at Manchester City is lift that Champions League trophy. It's a fitting way for him to leave the club. And as I was saying with that testimonial, it'd be nice to get some of these players here, because the fans, we haven't got to say goodbye to Riyad Mahrez. He just doesn't turn up on the first day of training, or he does and then he's allowed to go. The fans never really get to see Riyad Mahrez, and all of a sudden he's no longer a Manchester City player, which for the amount of effort and work that he's put in for the 5 years, I think it'd be nice for the fans to be able to say goodbye to these players, in my complete, humble, honest opinion. Don't know about you guys, but again, hinted towards this testimonial that we'd like to see the likes of David Silva, Sergio Aguero, Riyad Mahrez, get the gang back and let us be able to say goodbye to these players. And trust me, gang back there very nearly went wrong. Anyway, got accusers moving on to the ins. We've only got one story to speak about, and it comes in the form of an update on Josko Gvardiol, of course. Who else? Now, Christian Falk over in Germany has said that there's only one thing now holding up this deal for Gvardiol to become a Manchester City player, and we are looking at the bonuses for the structure of this deal. The expectation is Gvardiol will become a Manchester City player. It's just a matter of when that will be, rather than if. Now, there are other sources that are a little bit more conservative towards that, but that's my understanding right now. It is very much a case of when, not if, he becomes a Manchester City player. But of course, things change over every single day in the transfer market. The summer's long, anything can happen, but that is my expectation right now when I'm filming this video. The MEN have said that Manchester City have been given a date by RB Leipzig that they want a breakthrough in a fee to be agreed for Manchester City and RB Leipzig for this transfer. They want it sorted before the start of their competitive season. They open up on the 12th of August. They'll be taking on, in the Super Cup, they'll be taking on Bayern Munich, and they want the future of Gvardiol sorted before then, because after all, you've got pre-season training. You don't want to get all your preparations in place for a player who's not going to be here. As I said yesterday, he's a dedicated professional. He's continued to knuckle down. He's not handed in a transfer request. He isn't going to hand in a transfer request. He is going to let it be for this transfer, and it's up to the two clubs to agree the deal. And as I was saying yesterday, a deal isn't far off being agreed. It is all about them bonuses. They want it to be achievable, and once we get them little formalities sorted, and sometimes it can take days, sometimes it can take weeks. You saw it with Declan Rice. They were willing to accept an offer as long as the bonuses were right, they were happy with the money. It just weren't quite the bonuses. My understanding is here that RB Leipzig aren't too far off being happy with the money, but it's the bonuses that they're not happy with. And once they are happy, they'll give the nod. Again, it can take weeks. It might go right up to that deadline of August 12th. It really wouldn't surprise me if this transfer dragged on through into the middle, towards the end of August to get it sorted. City wanted Gvardiol in place, of course, in time for pre-season. It hasn't happened, so as far as we're concerned, there is no immediate rush to get this transfer sorted. If there are other stuff in the market that we want to get sorted first, then we can. Do we want to bring in a midfielder or a winger to replace Riyad Mahrez? Remains to be seen. What we're going to do about the likes of Kyle Walker, what we're going to do with Aymeric Laporte, João Cancelo, etc., etc. City have time to play with here. There's still a long time left in this window, and the fact that City and Leipzig are discussing all the time to get this transfer sorted, I'm not concerned whatsoever about this deal. It will get done. It's just a matter of time of this getting sorted. But to me, Josko Gvardiol nearing a completion. Every day it's getting a little bit closer. We're minimal, but it's getting closer. Things are happening. I always say on my transfer updates, it's good that things are happening. I get more concerned when it goes days and weeks without hearing things. That then tells me there's something really wrong, because we're not talking, we're not discussing, we're not negotiating. It means we're not working on a deal. We are. It will take time. I'm confident again that this will get sorted, in my complete honest opinion. So there we go. That has been today's transfer update. Don't forget to come and join me later on today for my weekly transfer show for you guys to look forward to, where we will be speaking more about Riyad Mahrez and Josko Gvardiol and everything else that's happened over the last week with Manchester City. So you've got that to look forward to, so subscribe if you haven't already. Social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships or any videos or any general business inquiries. Also, don't forget TikTok link in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. Also, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim. Also, don't forget as well to let me know your thoughts, what you make of these transfers in the comments below. Also, go and check out today's video sponsor. And thank you very much to Kitbag for providing today's video for you guys. Go and check them out. The link is in the description. Go and use code SCORE15 on checkout. Get 15% off the new Manchester City third shirt. You can go and check out the new home shirt as well. You can get 15% off using SCORE15 on that too. So go and check that out. Links and details, they are in the description. And I will see you guys religiously tomorrow for the next daily Manchester City transfer update. And if you want to come and join me for the live show, for the transfer show with me in a bit, then I'll have the link out to that very soon. You can come and join me for that. And I'll see you then. So I've been JSGC. I hope everyone is safe and well. Thank you everybody for watching. Peace. Ciao for now.